You're watching NautiStyles. What makes a great trawler? Safety, comfort, reliability. This one's got it all. So welcome aboard this 2025 Selene 60 Classic Explorer.
Yes.
Nailed it. Okay, we're on the swim platform. This is a huge swim platform.
Yep, structural swim platform, not a bolt-on, part of the boat. Then we have our swim ladder right here in the center of the swim platform, pop-up cleats on either side with shaving guards. Smart. I wish I would see this more often because otherwise you're going to eat away your teak little by little.
This is great. And then look, we have another staple, an additional staple that could be right here, but you also have a dedicated spot for it. So you're never trying to figure out where you're going to put it. There are rails right here on top as well.
Pantograph door, which goes to the lazarette. We're going to see that later. What is this here?
Open it up. I think I know what it is. Do you? Ah.
Capstan.
Yeah, and it's nicely protected from the elements. And then right here, we have our seawater washdown and fresh water and the transom shower.
Got it. And then on the starboard side, of course, another capstan here, and then we have our cable reel here for the shore power.
And the location of these cleats are fantastic as well. And for the boat of this size, it's almost unusual to have two staircases.
Yeah.
So it kind of creates that grand feeling, and it's on both sides. You have doors, big protected doors here. And then as we go up to our cockpit, welcome. This feels very safe, like tall, protected, all bulwarks, so you don't have any extensions or anything. This is very tall.
Then you have another set of built-in dockline cleats right here with the fair leads.
These are side doors on both sides to be able to enter the boat from different height of the dock. And then this space is compact, but it is still very comfortable. Love these. How cute are these chairs? This hardtop extends all the way aft, so great weather protection right here. Really swanky staircase going up to our Flybridge, but we're actually going to use the one on the interior because it's quite nice as well. And then right here, we've got a drawer and some storage, vented storage. Nice little touch here.
So going forward on this side, since it's
big window, yeah, let's go this way. Go forward.
Got our engine room ventilation right here on the built into the bulwarks.
This is great. Look at this feature.
Fenders, dedicated.
It's so easy. You just slide them in and lock them in. I don't know if all of you know what this is, but usually you know, since you don't have your typical rails to tie the line, they thought about it and they made sure that you have a spot.
And you actually don't need these clamps which go over with the leather and sheep's wool.
Love that.
Same over there. You can see how the dock line comes out there.
Right here.
The dock line, the fender line comes out
there.
there.
Super easy to actually put it in.
And doesn't shave on the paint.
Correct. All right, keep going. Another one right here. Oh, I love this.
Yep.
This is a nice touch.
Okay. So we got water and water. So
Portuguese bridge right here. Classic design as well. Two doors, again, on both sides. All of this looks like storage.
Yes.
Look at this. There is a huge cushion in here.
It's a filler cushion for the table.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Giving it away already. What is in that side thing?
There's literally storage everywhere. Actually, this is access, not storage, for a fan. I think it's the extractor fan.
I have the same thing on this side.
Okay.
So then we have our scuppers even. Look at that right here.
High scuppers.
It's windy. So here, this table is high-low. Like Rico said, you can create a massive sun pad right here, or you could just use it as your dining table. Great spot for sundowners.
Yeah. Love, oh man, I'm just in love with the forward rake windows. It's my thing, honestly.
Totally, and look how tall this boat is. We're gonna see it from the Flybridge, but you could kind of appreciate the structure.
Proper full displacement vessel, right? Hull.
Yeah.
Then we have
slow and steady.
We have our post here, serious post.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty amazing, huh? And then we have a massive anchor set up here with a winch on top, and then our dual windlasses right here, dual anchor set up. These are actually two different anchors. two different styles. One is an ultra anchor, the other one I can't really see what it is. I just know that it's a 60 kilogram anchor. And then let's open this up here so we see what's in here. We do have our chain locker right down here with the pipe where it folds down. Looks like no problem with stacking there. And then still you have a little bit of space here to store other items on top, like fenders or dock lines.
Do we need to open this one up? And what's in that little compartment?
I don't know, open yours.
So fresh water, seawater, nice.
Okay, now I'm gonna open mine. We do have another shore power inlet here.
Oh, fantastic. And this is just storage. And look at it.
It's the same like on my side.
Yeah, very nicely done with the teak. All right.
And then look at this pulpit here. It's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, and it also has that little bit of a lift forward. So it's helps you with, if you look at the lines, helps you to have a bit of a drier ride.
All right, let's go check out the interior.
Okay, we're gonna go this way. Alrighty, let's check out the interior. I like this door.
And it's one of these Dutch doors you can actually separate out.
Love it. Very convenient.
Let me close it.
Yeah, let's close it. We'll talk about it in here. All right. Welcome to the salon. Now you can talk about the door. Turn around.
Okay, turn around. So, Dutch door, can leave the bottom closed and just open the top. I really like that.
Why you have to sound effect your turns?
What?
Every time you do turns, you go. Well,
it's electrified.
You always put a sound effect on top of your turns.
There are certain people in this world that put sound effects on stuff.
And I'm married to one of them.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so welcome to the salon. We have an L-shaped settee right here. Another very large, not settee actually, sofa. Very large sofa again, because settee is a small couch. This is not small. All of this is storage. Look, the whole thing.
Fantastic.
Even this is all storage. Check it out. This table is fantastic.
Again,
you're gonna demonstrate it?
If there would be Field TV, it would be like, oh.
Okay, so check it out.
Nice.
It's high-low, first of all. So you can raise it up. Let's put it higher.
There we go.
Nice. Then it has sliders, so you can slide it closer or further away from your couch.
Then it has this. I love this mechanism. Look at this.
It's fantastic. Look at that.
There we go.
So you can easily have dinner here with 6 people, really comfortably. Even squeeze in 8 if you have to.
So let's put it back away.
I love it.
Side.
Such a cool mechanism.
It's really nicely done. Of course, you put it back together and then you can lock it.
And it feels like butter.
Yes.
Super nice.
All the woodwork is very, very nicely done.
Yeah, I gotta say it's impressive. It's beautiful. It's a classic styling, classic design. Selene's are very semi-custom, so you can do a lot of different things on the layout, on the interior. So you just need to reach out and ask them if they can do what you want. But sounds like they're pretty flexible.
They also have a couple of different series, right?
Correct. Yeah, there's an ocean and then the classic
and then there's another Archer, I believe. But yeah, anyways, go check it out.
Check out their website, exactly in the description. So look, we have big windows all around. They're not openable, but because we have the Dutch door and you'll see 2 more doors forward, you can actually open that up and create a good amount of breeze coming through this salon. Then we have another dining table and a proper indoor dining right here, which is set up for 6. Why does this also have a leaf?
I think it does.
Really?
I believe, yes.
Oh, it's a leaf you can just put in. Okay, you check it out.
Yep, it does.
Same mechanism? No. No
Same
way.
Mechanism. So
this is huge.
You can actually extend your dining table the same way like the other one.
So 8 people can sit here.
Yeah.
So actually, that kind of tells you that if you want to host your 12 people Thanksgiving dinner on the boat, you can. You've got 2 tables.
Well, actually, it's not 8 people, it's still 6 people, because right now it would be really tight with your leg room if you're sitting with 6 people here. Right now, it's perfect for 4 people or 5.
Yeah.
But I think if you want to have a proper sit-down meal,
yeah,
you're going to extend the table and you have proper space for 6 people.
For 6, but there's another 6 there, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's
you
what
can
you mean.
host like
Sure.
12 people on board for a meal if you have to, which is, we know a lot of people have big families, so it's nice to be able to accommodate that and do that. So storage overload. There's storage everywhere. Look, they even build the storage up there. Then all of this is storage. On outboards is storage right there. I'm not even going to open everything up, just to open one up, just so you guys believe me. Look at that.
Yes.
And it's a good size.
Uh-huh.
And then on ports, we've got, well, first of all, drink fridge, a fridge right here. Kind of a bar setup, I would say. There's a drawer right here and looks like some storage on this side.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
And I would probably create some kind of bottle storage up here for like your display bar. Large
TV, and the headroom here is kind of crazy. It's really tall. And I like how they created this kind of a
almost like an atrium.
A little bit. Yeah, look here, it looks really nice. Again, very, very classic styling, but it will never get old. It's like you can sell this boat in 10, 15 years, and it'll be really hard to tell, that it's a 10, 15-year-old boat. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps up. There is a separate staircase to our owner's suite.
Yes.
So that creates a good amount of privacy. And immediately one of the features Rico loved when he walked in.
I love this. This full height electrical panel switchboard here. Starting on the bottom with our power selector switches between ship and shore power. And then right above that is our AC panel, 120, 240. We do have our Victron panel here, and then above that is the low voltage panel, 24 and 12 volt, as well as our bilge pump panel and the battery switch panel, including the generator. Okay.
So look, even here, they put a bit of storage for you. Open one up.
Yep. Oh, snacks. Okay, now I know where they are.
I think if you had a dog or a cat, this would be a great spot. Look right here.
Oh, like on top here?
It's just perfect for like dog. I could see like a dog bed or a cat bed right there.
Totally.
Put in the comments if you find a better one somewhere on the boat. Actually, there's even a plaque here that says category A. So definitely an ocean-going vessel. Welcome to the galley. U-shaped galley. It's really nicely done. There's a big bar up here as well built in. Mm-hmm. All of that up above is storage. Look, all of this. Very cool. And here, we have drawers. Oh, these are deep drawers. Check this out.
Oh, they're deep.
Wow. We're gonna kind of make a little go in circle. They did little space for your spices, like that. Then of course we have a trash compactor right here, dishwasher, Miele. There is an openable window right here, which I think you'll use all the time in a galley.
Totally.
It's great to have. Huge sink. We can wash 3 of our dogs in here. It's so big, with a garbage disposal right here. Then we have, look, it's all Miele appliances, so definitely a good caliber of appliances, which is standard. And then right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 burner electric cooktop. There's a Miele microwave oven right here. Hood, proper hood built in as well. And then we have a fridge and a freezer. Fisher & Paykel, good size. They've got your safety locking mechanisms. These are really nice as well. I like these also. Yeah, that's our galley. Everything you need.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure if you want to have like a proper oven, they can also accommodate that. Then we have a
proper pilot house.
Yes.
A real pilot house.
Wow, this is a nice chair. Touch this. So then
very
we have
comfy.
A dinette on this side. I'm wondering if this is also storage. Look, I mean, they definitely understand the cruising capability, and like they build in every possible nook and cranny is storage.
Yes.
So there's a smaller table here, which I'm pretty sure if you want to change this to something high-low, you could probably do that. You just need to ask them. I just found something here. I gotta check it out. Looks like it's part of our galley. Look at this storage here.
Extra storage.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 doors, Dutch doors, again on both sides. I think that's feature on this style of a yacht you'll use all the time.
I think so too.
And then there's some storage where you are. I see storage everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's drawers. We don't need to open everything, but you guys can tell.
Helm storage right here.
And we're at the helm. Go ahead.
Okay.
Negative windows.
Negative windows, yeah, forward raked windows, like a proper Explorer. Since that chair looks so inviting.
It does. It is very, very comfy.
Yeah, it is very comfy.
Come on, do the tour.
Okay, cool. We do have our high water alarm panel right there for the bilge pumps, and then our indicator panel here for all the lights. We have the generator control here, Victron Energy, Fusion Stereo, Matron system, the Furuno multifunction displays, analog gauges above for the main engine. And then here on the starboard side, we have the panel for the wing engine, which is a Yanmar. Now down here, look at this helm wheel. Now I'm going to sit down again. Look at this helm wheel.
Oh, now you want a big helm wheel?
Whoa, that's like, reminds me of like old school sailing times here. Anyway, so we have 2 Furuno screens right in front of us here. We have the shift and throttle control, bow and stern thruster control, remote control for the Furuno, wiper control, our basic switches here, navigation lights, anchor light, fuel chain wash, windlass, horn switch, etc. Rudder indicator, ignition switch, dimmer switch here for nighttime so you can dim it down, Humphrey stabilization, electric fin stabilization actually with 0-speed function, searchlight, and I think that was it. Oh, the VHF radio we have down here as well.
Let's look what's in here.
That is, well, first of all storage, but secondly also
You see
access.
how big it is?
Very large.
And it's got there's light inside, and it's nicely finished.
Yeah, you can crawl in there if you needed to,
totally.
and get to the back of the helm.
Well, you would take the steering wheel off, and then you have like really easy way of opening both sides to get in.
And it looks like this is opening as well. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's to open here.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is a nice spot underway as well. And as promised, wait. 2 things I want to point out. There are red lights built in.
Yeah.
Which is great for your night cruising, and there's a hatch above your head.
Oh, that's right. We forgot about that. There we go.
So you open that up, and a good amount of cross breeze. We didn't forget. You forgot.
Okay. Maybe I did.
Okay, so now, as promised, we're gonna go and check out the Flybridge.
Yes.
So we have this really comfortable staircase, interior staircase going up as well. What's in there?
Oh, huge storage actually.
Welcome to the Flybridge.
So start aft.
Let's start aft as we always do. We have our 15, I always want to say ton.
1,500 pounds.
1,500 pounds.
It's a steelhead marine, 1,500 pounds. It's fully actuated, hydraulic, and it can extend as well for easy operation to lift your tender up.
How big of a tender do you think we can put in here? What's your professional opinion?
Well, as long as it's up to 1,500 pounds, I guess. Because you
got to be able to fit it.
You can make part of this removable here if you
Something
wanted
happens
to.
here, look.
That's for the crane. You can fold this down.
Yeah, you can see that you can fold this down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But like just lengthwise, you can easily fit a 16, 17 foot boat here if you wanted to.
This is interesting. Look how they cut this out.
Yeah.
So it's tailored so you have this nice space for your headroom to come through, and a weather door right here, great size.
Correct.
There's space on the side here, which I think is a good spot also for maybe some paddle boards, something you want to put in here, or you're actually kayak, or you can also get these cradles that you're put on the side.
On the outside, yeah.
Yeah. And then, once the tender is off, it's kind of a blanket canvas. You can do anything you want here.
A blanket canvas?
Blank canvas. Blank canvas.
It's a blanket canvas.
Blanket canvas.
What is in there? Just storage. Lots of storage.
Then here, storage, also large. It goes all the way underneath that bench. And then right here we have another fridge.
Okay.
And as we come around, another storage right here. Then we have a sink, grill right here, and actually look, this is drainable as well.
It could be your little bottle ice box.
Ice box, exactly.
Champagne box.
If needed. Looks like all of that is storage underneath.
And it's all vented. Oh,
and an ice maker right here.
That's right.
So everything you need to entertain up here. And then 2 steps up.
No, it might get windy a little.
Ooh, it's definitely windy. I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah.
It is really high up. I don't know if you could tell how tall this is
Yeah, I mean, just
when you're
look
up here.
to the boats next to us. So what do we have here?
All right, so we have an alfresco dining, 1, 2, 3, easily set up for 6 people right here. And our Helm. This looks like a little bit of, a little bit. Holy smokes.
Oh, that's really deep.
Look at this. Look how deep it goes. It goes all the way in there.
Yeah, it's a lot of storage
How did they do that?
space.
And
Pretty
there's
incredible.
a drain right here.
Yep.
So if you ever have any water accumulating, it has somewhere to go. Right, let's do the Helm. But now you can see how high up you are.
So we do have a fixed hard top here. Of course, you would be able to soft enclose this whole area here if you choose to. Right now it's open, like I said, brand new boat. Let's step up even 1 step higher. There's some solar panels there. We have a horn there, searchlight there, and the visibility is just absolutely phenomenal from up here. So then we have the upper helm wheel, searchlight control, stabilizer control, both stern thruster and shift and throttle control for the main engine, stereo control as well, and then we have our Furuno chart plotters right there, VHF radio, engine gauges, and multifunction displays. Of course, a secondary helm chair here, more storage underneath there, and access to the back of the upper helm. That's it.
This space can be easily enclosed. You can put soft enclosure in.
I said already.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
I was gonna say all the way to the back. Did you say that too?
Well, not to the back
No,
of the
like
boat.
to the back of over here. Like you can have a
clearly.
soft enclosure that goes all the way here.
Yeah.
So you can separate the space and even have it air conditioned.
Okay.
Going and showing
staterooms.
you the staterooms. Alrighty, let's check out the staterooms. I didn't notice the shape of these doors. Wow, that's very custom to the exterior styling.
I believe they're tapered because otherwise they wouldn't be able to open all the way around.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because of the bulwarks.
That makes sense.
Yep.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Going down. Very nice staircase right here. Handles everywhere.
Very wide staircase, actually.
So we have 2 cabins right here. Our first smaller cabin, port side. We have bunk beds. It's a good length bed. It's not too short.
Yeah.
And then you have storage underneath. You have drawers. This is a large desk. Great home office. So if it's just you as a couple on board and you're still working, this is definitely could be a dedicated home office with an overflow in case you do have guests. Storage on top. What's this? Look at that. A little closet here. Nice closing mechanisms as well. We have a hanging locker right here and some storage up above. Nice indirect lighting everywhere here as well. 2 openable portholes. There's some exposed storage right there. Nice and soft leather right here. So it's not wood, it's not hard. And then as we go forward, we are in our VIP cabin. I think it's like a bigger than the Fool but smaller than the Queen, no?
I don't know.
It looks long, but it looks a little bit more narrow.
I think it's a little more narrow than a Queen.
Yeah, I think so. It's like right in between. I don't know what that size is called. If you guys know, put in the comments. But 4 openable portholes. Look at those with the, what is it, dead bolts or something? What's it called? Deadbolt?
I think so.
Yeah, so you can actually, if you're gonna go through some serious weather, you can close this up. Even if something would happen to the window, there will be no water coming in here to the glass. Yeah, exactly. So then all of that is storage. I'll open one just to kind of give you guys an idea. And then these are our nightstands with storage built in. Look how deep that is. It's actually great size.
Yes.
Some exposed storage there. Again, very classic styling. Does not get old, timeless. Storage right here. And this looks like our hanging locker for this cabin. And you have one as well.
Another one over here, yeah. There we go.
Also, there's storage underneath the bed. There are 2 large drawers here as well. On this layout, these 2 cabins are sharing a head, which also serves as our day head. You actually had a door there.
Here.
Exactly. Let me close this one. Come in.
Hi.
Hi. Here we go. So we have a sink right here. Big openable porthole, some storage there. Then there's storage underneath. And then this is a really good sized shower. Check this out. I would say a 2-person shower. Yeah, at least like a large 1.5 with a bench, another openable porthole, some storage, some dry storage up here. Oh, it's nice with an AC coming in here.
Yeah.
A fan. There's one right there as well.
So it's actually an extractor fan.
We just figured that out.
Yes.
You're welcome. Alrighty, let's check out that owner suite.
All right, I'm first.
What do you mean you first? You
I'm
always
first.
go behind me.
No, this time I'm first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay.
I'm glad you got some stairs in your daily regimen.
Should have actually noticed that that door there, right? Well, since you're already there, I noticed something else here on the way down.
Okay.
Look at this size.
Oh, that's my closet, my overflow closet when I have this owner suite.
Oh, cedar line, smell this.
Oh, yes,
wow.
I smell it. I smell it. That's
and then
perfect.
Here,
oh, that's
if you need to
all
get,
your runs.
if you need some cables, we have plenty of cables in here.
Nice. So you can use that staircase, or you have a dedicated door, which also combines with, you know, with these cabins.
I see.
So if you've got kids or anything, you have this access. If you want to have full privacy, you just lock this door and use the other staircase. So I think it just depends on how you use the boat.
I think it's very nice.
I love it. So overflow closet that he pointed out. Then there's a closet here. Look at this one.
Also very large.
It's great. Like some short shirts.
There are like storage places everywhere.
Yeah, they've built it in. And this is a queen size bed right here. There's drawers.
It almost looks like a slightly larger queen.
It might be European, but I think it's a queen. Yeah, you might be right.
It might be a little wider on the top end.
Potentially. And then there are 2 drawers underneath the bed. All of these are drawers. If I wanted to drive you crazy, I would open all of them, but I will not do that. I will not give you the satisfaction. And then look here. What? You gotta be kidding me.
The space under the stairs.
Look at this. This is crazy.
Yeah, it is really large. Does it not automatically turn off yet?
Oh, it was off the, there's a little thing there. So now we can close it and it will turn off. I hope. You think?
Yep.
You hope so? Okay.
Obviously, as an owner-operator, you want to have the alarm monitoring system here and a repeater for the chart plotter. So at nighttime, you see what your anchor is doing, what the boat is doing. You can set your anchor alarm and have this go off actually down here in your cabin. 2
openable portholes right here. So of course, all of this is storage. Continuing with the storage theme here. There's more storage on this side. I mean, I think you'd be good if you're gonna live on board.
I think so too.
I think, look, even that is storage.
Yes.
I think. I would open that. That looks like
it is.
Just in case.
It is storage.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. Great size mirror with the light there. So this is a good spot to also potentially do your makeup, to be out of the way, not be in this head. So we have an openable porthole here. All of this is storage, medicine cabinet. Wow, look at this. That's great. Up there as well. So we have 1 sink here, of course your head, and then the shower. Oh, this is definitely a 2-person shower. Very tall also. It's good size. I'm 5'7", so what is that? That's like 6'5" maybe? 6'8" with my arm all the way up. We've measured. And then openable porthole on this side as well. A bench kind of flares out. There's a lot of room in here. And it also has a extraction fan in there. You ready for technical spaces?
Well, before that we have, I don't know if that's technical space.
I was hoping you'd say, okay, but what about laundry if I'm going to live on board?
What about laundry?
Follow me.
There we go. I said it.
So we go in here. This is a very cool space. This is a workbench, potentially, if you need to work in AC here as well, outside of the engine room. At some point, maybe warm engine room. So then you can just come over here, and you also have your washer and dryer.
That's great.
Separate units. Check that out. Love that.
You could actually have a little less storage there and even make this a bunk. If you ever have extra crew coming with you for certain journeys. It's just, you know, there's a sink there, right?
I think this could be a crew cabin if you need one, for sure. Like a single person captain, definitely. There's also extra freezers right here. So you have two,
I see.
2 drawers. This is all storage, like your linen closet, I guess, for this space. There is a sink. Look, they have a sink too. We gotta talk about this sink situation in our laundry room. So all of that is all stored. I mean, this is
Great
really,
space.
really great space. You can also make this toolbox or something if there's not one already in there. So I think this just depends on how you plan to use it, and you can make the space like dual usage.
Agreed.
What's there?
There's a door behind me, which is the electrical room.
Oh, look at that separate room.
Yes, so we have our inverter chargers here, all of the rest of the Victron equipment, and then we see the Humphrey stabilizer here nicely, how they put it actually under this glass so you can see it without opening anything. There's 0 speed, like I mentioned before. We got some battery shut-off switches here, solar charger, so we have solar panels on top as well, and then still a fixed port light there to get some daylight in here. What's there?
Look at that big storage I just found. Huge.
Oh yeah.
Just before you guys get the specs and Rico goes and does the engine room tour, just wanted to quickly thank you guys for all your support, the liking, the comments, the multiple comments. We really, really appreciate it. I know it seems like at this point, like how many times can I ask you, but I will ask you in every video because it is literally the biggest way you can help our channel keep growing. And the best way you can actually have our content keep being served to you by the YouTube algorithm. If you don't comment and don't hit the like button, eventually it thinks you're not interested and it just stops showing you the videos. And that's why we get these comments sometimes like, wow, good to see you guys are back. Haven't seen you in a while, what happened? And I'm like, we've had a video every single Saturday for the last 5 years. We've skipped one Saturday. So we have been here. You just haven't seen our content because you stopped liking and subscribing. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, QR code for the Patreon. Check us out on the Patreon. QR code for quick QR code for our online store. Mother's Day is coming up. There's some really great Mother's Day gifts on our store. There is a banner on top with a discount code, and all US shipping is free. So please check it out. All right, enjoy the engine room tour. See you in the next one.
There we go. All right, welcome to the engine room. Proper stand-up engine room, really nice. We got our fuel tanks on the outside, right there and right here. Engine room ventilation. It's air conditioned, I believe. It feels pretty cool in here. Side glasses for the fuel. We have our fuel manifold right there. Forward, fire suppression system, engine room ventilation, fuel transfer system right there. Primary fuel filters. Okay, so we have a 425 horsepower John Deere main engine, and then we have the little Yanmar wing engine right over there. So if you ever would have an issue with the main engine or you do service on your main engine as you go, you would switch over to the wing engine and just go a little bit slower, but use the wing engine to push you forward. I believe you do have the option to have either 1 or 2 engines. Your John Deere main engine, right below here we have the sea strainer for the main engine. Now let's move forward. Get some pumps mounted here on the outboard side. More sea strainers right here, super easy to access. Primary fuel filters, we have the generator sitting right there. Now moving further aft, we have our day tank with the side glass right here. Then of course exhaust system for the main engine and the wing engine, both going to the starboard side. Space for tools here. Then we do have battery boxes here on the starboard side. Again, primary fuel filters all the way forward over there. Some of them might be for the polishing system. I'm not 100% sure. It could be fuel polishing. Now let's move further aft. Of course, the Northern Light generator, like I mentioned. And then we have another door here. And through this door, we're getting to the lazarette. All the way back here, we have our steering components, our stern thruster, all the way in the back there. And then behind that, we have our water maker parts. There's a separate air conditioning unit right there. So it is air conditioned in here. It's very comfortable, actually. More storage space, of course. We have our transom pantograph door. And then here behind, access to more equipment. Close that back up. Then this is an access door here to the back or the side of the generator for service. And then more storage here, a little workbench or countertop, and then another access there to technical space over there. Okay, that's it. That was a tour of this Selene 60. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys on the next tour.
They're openable. They're openable. There is. What the?
That's how it was.
The OCD is kicking in. Put it in there.
You're gonna hit me with this?
No, it's in the way.
It's a very great davit, actually. No, very great crane.
Very
That sounds
great.
stupid.